Good morning, this is MetLoop Meteorologist Dave Elliott with your weather update for Wednesday, October the 5th. Looking at the radar and satellite loop for the last couple of hours, we've got high pressure dominating almost the entire western half of the country with good fall weather, although a new low pressure system is entering the Pacific Northwest, bringing some rain and winds to Washington and Oregon. Further east, there's an elongated frontal boundary stretching from northeastern Minnesota down through Wisconsin and Illinois and into Arkansas and Oklahoma. This front's causing some showers and thunderstorms, although we're not seeing anything severe at the moment, and we don't expect to for a little while. And down off the Atlantic coast, remnants of a front are triggering showers from coastal Carolina down to central Florida. And finally, just off the southeast corner of the map, we can start to see the early signs of Hurricane Matthew entering the picture as some northwesterly moving cloud bands. And looking at the current temperatures across the country, we're still seeing a pretty standard transitional fall pattern with warmer and humid temps in the southeastern U.S. and cooler and drier temps back behind it in the west. And that aforementioned frontal boundary is going to be the main weather maker in the U.S. today as some stronger upper level support for it moves in later on this afternoon and into tonight. This is going to help trigger some strong to severe thunderstorms from western Illinois down through Missouri and into central Oklahoma. Main threat with these storms will be some large hail, but as always, strong wind gusts are a possibility. And the other big story we're still watching closely is Hurricane Matthew. At 8 a.m. Eastern Time today, the hurricane's eye was located about 45 miles east-northeast of Cabo Lucrecia, Cuba, and it's taken a small northwesterly turn as forecasted, moving right now north-northwest at about 10 miles per hour. The winds in the storm weakened just slightly as it crossed over the terrain of Haiti and Cuba yesterday and overnight last night. Currently, the maximum sustained wind speeds are at about 115 miles per hour, making Matthew a Category 3 hurricane at the moment. However, we do expect to see an increase in intensity again today and into tomorrow as it moves across the warmer waters where there isn't any land to disrupt its development. The forecast track has slipped slightly westward, putting the center of this dangerous storm really close to the Florida coast as it moves northward. Ahead of Matthew's eye, hurricane force winds out of the east to the northeast will likely be felt all the way from just north of West Palm Beach up to around Palm Coast, Florida. Zooming into Florida and looking at the watches and the warnings, we can see we've got hurricane warnings all the way from Miami-Dade County all the way up to the Flagler-Volusia County line. All around that, we've got hurricane watches and tropical storm warnings in effect. Folks along these southern edges can expect to start to see effects of Matthew tomorrow and lingering on through the weekend as the storm tracks north just along the coast. Please remember that the presence of a hurricane automatically implies extremely heavy rain, flash flooding, dangerous storm surge, damaging wind, lightning, microbursts, waterspouts, and tornadoes. If you're along the southeastern Atlantic coast, please take precautions now if you haven't already. Don't wait until the last minute. The further inland you can be, the better. As always, we here at MetLoop will be keeping a very close eye on Matthew and providing you with regular updates as this dangerous storm approaches. And that's your U.S. Outlook for today. We hope you have a great weather day wherever you are, and be sure to follow MetLoop on Facebook and Twitter for all the latest and most accurate weather information.